So it's the most awful sports, please be quiet, sports take in recent memory. USA Today sports columnist Nancy Armour invoking the 1955 lynching of Emmett Till, accusing Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark of exaggerating fouls that somehow fuels her white nationalist fan base. Armour writing, "It shouldn't need reminding this country has an awful history of black people being harmed, even killed, in the name of defending white women. The irony of the WNBA's All-Star game is that it's happening this weekend in Chicago, the hometown of Emmett Till." After the backlash, Armour running to her liberal safe space on Blue Sky, whatever that is, saying her comment was inartful and lacking context. So, what was the media's newly declared white nationalist up to today? Well, she was holding court with Barack Obama.
Don't let all this nonsense get you down.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you know, I always say one of the things that was luckiest for me was I didn't get famous till I was like 45. So I was an old man. I mean, you're my daughter's age, and not to have that much, you know, burden and nonsense. So don't lose that joy. The game's like the game. And you're a hooper. And you
I try sometimes.
You know, no, you always hoop. And you're on a nice little run right now.
Yeah.
So, Greg, the Democrat Party claims to care about black history, and yet they're comparing what happened to Emmett Till to what's going on in the WNBA today.
This, it's really about this so-called sports writer. If she's a sports writer, I play center for the Knicks. She thought she was being so enlightened. Oh, I'm a white, older, progressive, and I'm an ally. I'm an ally to those blacks whom she looks like she treats as pets. I'm going to just be so nice to them. And she offensively cites this historical crime and tragedy. She's essentially exploiting the civil rights movement. She is not an enlightened intellect. She's a stupid white broad who insulted every black person who knows the story. But I mean, comparing Caitlin Clark's fouls to a guy who was beaten, shot, and killed after being accused of offending a white lady, it is repulsive. But maybe that's the point. This woman is a glutton for attention. She slams athletes for not taking explicit political stances. Now, mind you, she's a political hack. She's not a sports writer. That would be fine if she didn't disguise herself as one. But she never writes about sports. She slammed the World Cup because America is, greedy and hateful. That's not a sports story. She slammed Sam Ponder for defending women and girls sports against guys. She called that bigotry. You know, she said it was discriminating against guys in bikini bottoms. This is not sports. This is her wheelhouse is to inflame. She does a great job. She's like a big hemorrhoid.
So, Jessica, I think it's kind of fitting that all this is happening at the Obama Presidential Library because back in 2008, Barack Obama promised us a post-racial America. Is this what post-racial America looks like?
I hope not. And no, I don't think we'll ever have a post-racial
Is that a condemnation
America.
of Barack Obama's presidency?
We did have one.
No, we did not.
Martin Luther King. What was his speech?
He had a dream.
Yes.
And we're working on it.
The only people that are keeping that dream from happening
is us. Yes, we're terrible. Anyway, yes, this woman covers the intersection of sports and social issues. I obviously missed the mark here. I know that there are calls for her to be fired. I don't know if that's what USA Today will do, but it does then. Doing something this ridiculous then cheapens any real discussion of racial tensions in the league, like when Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese came in at the same time. And there were some interesting conversations around racial dynamics then, but obviously this is bad.
So, Jesse, does any of this make you want to watch ladies basketball?
Oh, my God. I can't even believe we're covering the WNBA. I can't believe we're covering a liberal woman covering the WNBA. I can't believe I'm sitting next to a liberal woman talking about a liberal woman covering the WNBA. Kaboom. Greg's right. The woman is not a sports journalist. She's just annoying. And the paper puts her in the sports section to annoy men. And yeah, we're annoyed, okay? It's like insulting the audience. It's
But
like if we
nobody
gave
reads
Jessica
USA Today.
the 8 o'clock on Fox News.
This is the
USA
only way.
Today is the paper you get delivered to the outside of your door when you're coming out of a DoubleTree and you're on the road in Phoenix, okay? It's not a real paper. This is not a real journalist. You know what she wrote after George Floyd died? We should cancel sports. Cancel. Just cancel sports. No cheerleaders in the NFL. Tom Brady is problematic because he was friends with Trump. Colin Kaepernick's the man. Megan Rapinoe is Jesus.
She did not write that.
I made that up. She's already mad at the Olympics because Trump's going to be president. How about this? Iran is awesome at the World Cup. Trump sucks at the World Cup. America sucks at the World Cup. We suck. White people suck. Men suck. That's her job. I could do that job.
Jillian,
actually
can
more
you
like
clean
my
up
job.
everything that the two Jessies just said?
I mean, I don't like. I kind of hate that we're talking about it too, to be fair, but we have to because it's the topic of the day. You know, like on social media, it's lighting everybody up, but it is just beyond. I mean, it's not only asinine, but it's also offensive.
You know, she tried to
Am I
apologize.
allowed to say that? Yeah, she apologized, but
the,
it's still up there.
the apology doubles down on it. It's like she goes,
does it?
I was inartful, but I meant it. She's a,
It's a
Also, I
context
looked like
question.
before
You're
we
afraid to have
came-
this serious conversation.
I also looked before we came on air, and the whole article remains as is. So she might be sorry, but USA Today's not sorry. They've left this drivel.
it's the only
You know,
time
up
they get
there.
eyeballs.
I guess that's to your point that this
I thought the whole point
her
of
job
having
is to inflame, and she's very good at her job.
yeah, I thought the whole point of having a newspaper over the internet is you had editors, and apparently this one doesn't, or this one wanted to see her really embarrass herself.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.